Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Masses32210. What we're doing today is this is going to be the abandoned flower shop. It doesn't look like like much. Back about 50 years ago and more, this used to be Callahan's main type floral shop right here in the center of town. The property itself is back, I believe it was owned since the 1800s. It stretches from, there's this light pole right here behind this building, and the property goes all the way down to the very end corner where there's a house that was built probably in the mid 1850s, and it's still in the family to today. I've always seen this building right here because I work right there on the corner. I've been around here 12 years, and since getting the owner's permission yesterday, after talking to him, I told him what I do, and he told me kind of a little bit of history behind it. So now that I have permission, I figured I wanted to come check it out. You know, it has been sitting derelict for many years, as you can see by the overgrowth out here on this on the tin roof. Obviously, we can tell by being propped up by some of these old 2x4s. You can see like the old door. From what the history I found, we're going to walk around here very carefully. This structure definitely is old. I mean, you can see the tin roof on this place. The old style, I'm guessing there's the old style slats or boards. You could probably tell there was probably something other that was, you know, that covered this building originally. And, you know, even such as like this old door. Look at that. This old door is definitely just helping propping this old roof up. So we're just going to kind of trek through here very carefully. This is over the last so many years. You can see, of course, writing with chalk or whatever. Kids back here just using this place to hang out. Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, there's still just enough left that we could kind of see what's, you know, what was around here. Boy, look at that. Little cat wants to jump out of the trees. I noticed behind this sheet of plywood, and we're not going to try to remove too much, you kind of see this old doorway. And from what the gentleman was telling me, that there was two old ladies that, or they were elderly by the time they gave this up. They would actually make corsages for the high school right down the road, less than about a third mile around. They would make the corsages for them for the high school proms, flower arrangements for anybody that would have liked them. What else? Wreaths for the funeral. There is one original funeral home that had been in this town for many years. Kind of get an idea of the old structure. It's kind of hard to imagine, you know, what is left of it today. I mean, we can see big old, what is that? Looks like a 4x6 beams right there on the ground one, and that other one looks like probably going to be a 6x6, I'm guessing, rotted out. I doubt this structure is worth salvaging anymore in its current decay. I mean, you know, you kind of look at it and you're just like, wow, the old way things are built, and this has definitely been around for many years. I'm pretty well sure with the integration of the plywood that was probably later in its history that it was put in here. I mean, this is kind of, it's crazy, but it's definitely part of history of this little town, of what this used to be and what it is now. It's crazy. I mean, look at this. You see like the old tar paper that covers the walls. I guess back here, I'm guessing this would have been some kind of old window openings. Obviously, as the structure has been rotting more and more, you know, it's just decayed down. In the background, you can kind of see part of the owner's home where it sits back there. I don't know if I'm going to dare cut through all this, being that the state that the structure's in, but it kind of gives you an idea, you know. I could imagine This would have been some kind of storeroom or part of the actual workshop. Back here, you know, I know there's not much left to see nowadays. I mean, take a look at this. Besides that, you know, we could see where looks like there's probably been fire damage on this pole, but how it's been notched, so obviously this has probably been reclaimed over the years, or it might have been part of the original structure, where you could see, like, I don't know, let me see if I can kind of get it. If you kind of notice, oops, sorry, right here you got this looks like a 2x4, how it's been cut and notched. That kind of looks like part of the original structure. I had seen, you know, but you could tell that the 2x4s running across here and the 4x4s are not going to be original to the structure. They're probably doing everything they can at this point to keep it up. We're going to definitely trek through here lightly just to see if there's any remnants left of what used to be. When I was speaking with the property owner, he was telling me how over the years it would have been like, I guess you would say the wicker, it had been like the wicker reefs that, you know, everything would have been put on. How, I guess, as the roof has decayed over the years, how he would have to just come in here and remove stuff over the years to keep, I guess, the rodents and other stuff out. I mean, it's kind of crazy, you know. You can still see some of the original structure. Let's see. Yeah, there's not much in here now. I don't know if you can see it well. There's the old doorway that led into this area, which this might have actually been another storage room. There's nothing more than just some weight equipment left in here. Old all over the ground. You can still see there's 10 roof or 10 materials that would have been part of the original structure. We're gonna trek through all this lightly back here, and obviously this hasn't been used in many years, probably a decade or more. But the town, he was telling me, the town is kind of gets a nuisance how they're wanting to have them tear it down. And, you know, I guess at this point it's the history behind it of what used to be is definitely not there anymore. I doubt there could be some salvageability to this, but I doubt it. Let's see if I could show you. I don't know how well you can see that going across the bottom. Like you can see, that's a massive beams. Let me see if we can get you in there. I don't know if you can really clearly see it in the video, but the two beams come together, how they're notched and jointed. You know, that's just definitely historical value as far as how things were done back many years ago. They were definitely built. They were built with more structural integrity than what you would see now. I know there's not much left to see, but I figured it's something worth to bring out and video, preserve just a little bit more history to what used to be in this area. Definitely, you know, this would have definitely been worth it at one point to keep it going, but at this point in time it'd probably have to be torn way far down and restructured to actually do anything. I mean, look at this. We got, you know, vines and little trees growing on top of this old roof from just sitting here. Alright guys, let me know what y'all think. I mean, I know this isn't much of a video on this, but I wanted to be able to get video this before this would have to be torn down, because I'm pretty well sure the city is, once they, or the town should I say, once they get on it, they're not going to give up until the structure's taken down fully. And of course, another historical value to the area is going to disappear like everything else. As everything gets old, they just require it to be gone. Guys, let me know what you think. Please rate and subscribe and comment down below. Thank you guys.